Namaste, my merry mermaids and my Zen zebras and my merry mermen. I know you're out there. My Namaste ninjas, my Bella butterflies, my unique unicorns, and everybody, the collective. Okay. I hope you can hear me. I'm not trying to be too loud. But anyhow, this is a reading, and it's the sign of Libra. I'm sorry, it's a sign. A Libra must be important. It's a sign of Scorpio. Okay. So whatever resonates, and it's for Marie. Okay. Anyhow, could resonate with you. I'm gonna do my usual. But first, I'm gonna do my prayers. Okay. Let me light a little Palo Santo first. I have more than enough cards over here, and some salsa. Where's my... Oh, I just put my candle out. I gotta light that again. 1 second. Okay. So, I want to ask God, of course, all my angels, to help me with this reading. I have some of my notes. I've been writing notes for a couple of days, maybe. But anyhow, I'm a bad procrastinator. So, here's the read. Okay. I want to ask my angels and God to help me with this reading, and also to let me know what I need to know to tell Scorpio and my friend. Okay? Here we go. Let's light that up. Ooh, that one had a lot of sparks. I'm open and receptive to receive any messages from Spirit and the Spirit guides of the person I'm reading for. Thank you. In Jesus' name, amen. Oh, that's a good burn. That is a good burn. I did a collective read earlier, but I didn't get to transfer it over to YouTube. So it's still on TikTok. It was just 10 minutes, but I did I think 2 decks of cards. Well, that's a nice one. That is really nice. Okay. I don't want my dogs to smell that, or Devin, but I had to do it. Okay. So I'm just gonna shuffle these cards before I start reading my notes. And these cards are my Jesus cards. They're really beautiful. We're just listening to a little Jason Stevenson serotonin and dopamine release. A long time ago, I asked Jason Stevenson on one of his videos, I asked him, is it okay if I use some of your videos, but I'll tell people about you to subscribe to your channel, and and he said sure. So I don't even know if you could hear it, but I need it. I need the music. Okay, so dear God, What does Scorpio need to know for this reading? Thank you. Happy Thursday, everybody. It's probably Friday by now. That's right, it's Friday. Okay, happy Friday. Thursday into Friday. Okay. Put that over there. Okay. I'll just separate this. Okay. Yeah, I'm just going to read these 3 cards as an introduction, and then I'll start. Okay. My notes. Okay. So, at first, it says, seek you the first kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added upon you. And that's Matthew 6:33. Okay, so basically what I interpret from this is that first ask God, whatever it is that you're trying to seek, and know that he is going to bless you with it. And you might have to sit there for 20 minutes saying your prayers, or just 10 minutes trying to meditate. But know that God receives your message, and he will know the right thing to give to you. Okay? So, seek you first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all the things shall be added unto you. Okay? And there's Jesus just waiting for you to reach out to him. Okay, and the next one we got is, and I can't see from these glasses because they are fogged up, I think. Yes, they're greasy. Okay, they're greasy. Let me get my other ones. Sorry. Okay, that's a little bit better, but not that much. Okay, so whatsoever you shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. John 16:23. Whatsoever you shall ask the Father in my name, he will give it to you. So you have to ask in Jesus' name. You have to ask God, dear God, please help me. And look at this. Okay. It's a peaceful feeling. Jesus with the little kid. Okay. I am always with you. I love this one. I am with you always, even until the end of the world. I am with you always, even until the end of the world. Matthew 28:20. So even if the world ends, God and Jesus and Mother Mary, they're with you. Your spirit guides are with you, but God will never abandon you. Okay. Thank you. Now I'm going to put these away. Okay. Let's get started. Okay, so Scorpio, There's a little turn of events that are is happening right now, but trust and believe the year is going to get better, and it's not going to be a repeat of, unless you make it, unless you don't make the changes that you need to make, but things are going to get better if you go more with the flow. We have to change. We have to change with the times. And I know that's hard for Virgos. We don't like to change either. We don't like change. But in order to become the butterfly, change from the caterpillar to the butterfly, we have to change. Okay? Because that's something good to look forward to. So there could be changes in all three, at least three aspects. They kept on telling me with career or job, and like, don't say no. Like, check things out. Don't say no to it like right away. Because like in the past, maybe 2022, 2023, 2024, you did say no. Okay? When we say no to everything, does anything change? Okay? On the same token, always check it out. Always do your homework. Don't be just, yes this, yes that, yes this, yeah. Which you really don't do because you like things the same. Just like a Virgo. Okay. Then the other thing in your life is relationships are changing all the time and changed majorly. And you felt a couple of people stab you in the back and then in the front. I know the feeling. Okay. Yeah, and so it was career, job, relationships, and then finances, and also health. But I'll talk about it. And I'll do the cards on it as well. Okay, so if I change my glasses, it's because my eyes have gotten worse, and I can't see the cards. I can see how I write. I can see that because I write like I'm in kindergarten. Okay, so we have generous. Somebody might have already started to try to be generous to you, is like super generous, but you don't trust them. They may be trying to communicate with you, but you have blinders on. And you're trying to communicate with somebody else, but that other person might be the wrong person. Okay, so just, keep your ears peeled and eyes open. So somebody is trying to communicate with you, but one person, this I really feel like has matters of the heart, so it could be a relationship, love life, or family member, okay? One person is trying to communicate with you and be really kind to you. You don't trust them yet, but the other person really is not kind to you, but you're kind of going more towards that person, like as if you're going to change them. And guess what? We don't change anybody. And we have to accept that. Okay. We can only change ourselves if we want to. We're only in charge of ourselves and what we accept. Scorpio, get away from toxic people. There was like, oh my gosh, it was a scary thing. Like, they show me symbols, and I saw a tree, and then I saw all these people around the tree, like holding hands, and you inside the middle. Okay, I know. What kind of coven vision is that? That was scary. That was, and that was on the couch when I was taking notes. That's what I saw. So that was scary. What I felt was you didn't know the difference between the people who were holding their hands around you. You were looking all around at everybody. Your eyes were darting everywhere because you didn't know who was friend, who was foe, who was against you, who was for you. That's a horrible feeling. I felt that energy when I was trying to tap into it. And I didn't like that energy. Okay, so I was like, please take me away from that, whole vision with the tree and everything. Like, you're not going to be near a tree. I don't think so. But it was like you were looking at people you thought cared about you, loved you, and you're looking at them like, I don't know if they care about me, if they're against me, are they going to do something wrong, like that type of thing. And that's a terrible feeling. But you do know some people are toxic, and Spirit's saying, get away from the toxic people, wash them off you. Picture yourself with all bubbles on yourself and just washing the toxic and the bad energy off, okay? You can't trust them, but you may need to work a little bit with them. Yeah, I did get that. So that's why I thought like maybe it's some people in the family, because some people you might have to work with, or it might be somebody at the job, but some people you might have to work with because you're entangled somehow, okay? I did get a lot of sleepless nights. The card that I got was, the person in the bed and with the swords. And that just means insomnia, sleepless nights, worried about something. So Scorpio, you are very worried about something. Something's very heavy on your heart. It could just be like you might say, hey, I sleep like a bear, Katrina. You got that wrong. No. You might fall asleep like a bear, but then you wake up. You're waking up. Maybe you're waking up at 3:30 every night, or you're you're just having like a disturbance. Not able to rest your mind as much as you need to rest your mind. Okay? And what happens when you can't rest your mind, or get good sleep, you start to get sick. So I definitely see you needing more self-care. Okay? Self-care makes the world fair for at least 1 to 2 weeks, right? So you are disappearing. This heart I got scared about. You are disappearing, Scorpio, because you're trying to take care of everyone else except you. Okay? You have to put yourself up higher on the scale. So you're taking care of everybody else. You're not sure who's a friend or an enemy. You're not sure who's here for you, and you're putting out all this energy, and it's from a fearful mode, from a position of fear. And you need more self-care. If you don't give yourself self-care, you are already experience some health problems. And, mostly the red root chakra, which is the leg, the foot, which we discussed, the shoulder, that's all red root. That's all, the color red. The root chakra. Okay, so you need to do work on the root chakra. That's all about feeling safe, and that's all about feeling like financially set, and that's all about feeling like cherished, like safe in your home, safe, having enough money, having enough. You definitely need more hugs, and there's like doctor's appointments you're not going to. I'm just going to say it. It's like, oh, I can fix myself. I can heal myself. I can do this. No, you need to go to the doctor's. If you didn't go, like for your teeth, sweetheart, you have to go inside. Okay? Go inside. There's just like appointments have to be met. Appointments have to be gone to. Okay? Because that's all part of your health. All right. So, so you can't trust somebody or some group of people, but you might need to work with them a little bit more into the year. Okay, so love life, 8 of Pentacles. Something has to end in terms of your relationships or love life. Something has to end before you can have a closure. So that is a karmic debt. That is like, it could be somebody that you loved for a long time, like soulmate. But if they're in heaven and you're on earth, we have to let that go in order to have room in our heart and our table for somebody new. If somebody's in heaven, they want the best for you. They want you to have somebody that you can be a companion with, and a best friend with. And lovers, get out, go out, baby, go. Yeah, so the karmic debt is learning to let someone go, to be open and open up your options. Okay. Karmic debts aren't bad. It's just like you might, I talked about this the other night, and I think that video went bye-bye. You might be in a relationship with your kids, and there might be a karmic debt on them. Like, in other words, they might have been in another lifetime, they might have been your mother, or you might have been their child instead of, vice versa. So it's just like, I see a lot of things where you're almost ready to let go of things this year. Whereas the other years, like, it's like I see a rope and it's like you're hanging on for dear life, and then you feel like your fingers are tired, so you open them up, but you still have to hang on to the rope so you don't fall off the ship into the water. So you open your mouth and you bite the rope. So you're really like hanging on to things that need to be let go. And if God wants them back in your life, God will make sure that they come back into your life. Things, people, situations, jobs, careers, businesses. God will make sure they come back in. Okay? So it's just like more of like that card. Ask God about it. Ask in your prayers. Let God know what you're worried about, and then leave it alone. Know that He is going to handle it. But we can't just stay in the house and do nothing. We have to go according to what we need to do. Okay? So stop expecting the worst. There's a lot of fear-based, and you already started to be a little bit more positive. So stop expecting the worst, but wanting a positive thing to happen. If we expect the worst and we have negative thoughts on anything, then guess what the universe hears? Oh, they want that stuff. That's all the experiences they had. They had problems in court. They had problems with a love relationship. They had problems with family members. So I'm going to give them more of that because that's what they're saying that they had. That's what they're thinking about. So I'm going to give them more of that experience. Instead, I'm so happy and grateful now that my family is settled. I'm so happy and grateful now that financially I'm abundant. Any kind of lawsuits or contracts or paperwork it is going to be in your favor. So we have to think it. Okay? We have to think it. So fear, expecting the worst, fear based thinking is terrible. Okay, let's get rid of that. Throw it away. Okay? And put yourself in your spirit guide's hands, God's hands, of course. Archangels, ask them for help. Do more affirmations, spiritually connected, physically. Don't overwork. Okay. Yeah, so there is somebody that you either are right now spiritually connected to, physically connected to, and maybe not emotionally, but like there's one thing missing. There's like, you already have the spiritual, but maybe the physical is missing. One of those things are missing. So what we have to do is, I'm so happy and grateful now that I am spiritually, physically, and emotionally connected with my significant other. Whatever you want to say, but it's got to be a positive line, okay? Don't overwork. They're showing me that Scorpios are working really hard, and their mind is working, their body is working, and stop and take a break and just do nothing. I'm really good at that. Okay, I can teach you. Okay, yeah, just do nothing. Like, don't worry about the laundry, don't worry about the dishes, don't worry about dinner. Just have some time to yourself where you're just sitting there doing nothing. Okay, if the weather's bad outside, you can't get out, that's okay. I haven't been out in a lot of days. Okay, now I'm starting to go nuts. All right, but what I do is I go to the garbage can and I go to my car, and I could go sit in my car if I wanted to, but I don't want to be cold, so I come back in. But like, what I'm saying is I come in here and sometimes I just sit here like this, or I look up my books. Yesterday I was doing a lot of research on chakras, but you have to have more of the time where you just like empty your mind. That's why the music helps me. And you empty your mind and you just don't do anything. That's a meditation, you know. Put on positive music and just sit there. Okay? You wouldn't believe what that does for you. Like that, there has to be time in the schedule where you're doing nothing. Okay? It'll help you immensely. Then we have, okay, did I do this page yet? No, I didn't. I did this one. Yeah, don't, wasting time with negative thoughts. Don't waste any more time with negative thoughts. Yeah, they want me to talk a little bit more about that person that you're connected with spiritually. And it might be two people. One person might be you're connected with them physically, or like you jive with them physically. Okay? And the other person might be is more of emotional and spiritually, but nothing physical. Okay? You kind of want to make that into one person. And it'll happen. It's just that they want you to open up your options again, but think positively. But at the same time, it's hard because it's like you're juggling. You're juggling where to put up boundaries, where to put up barriers to protect you. Okay? And that's hard to do because on one hand, I'm saying go forward with, meeting and greeting new people and your dream of your significant other. And then on this other hand, I'm saying, but put up your boundaries. So I know it's hard. My lips get dry when I do this, so. Okay. This is from today. I don't finish things, okay. But now that there's no more soda left, then I'm going to finish it, even if it takes me 7 hours. Okay, so keep in mind that if you put up too much boundary, then nobody can get in, and none of your joy and happiness can get out. Okay, so that's why we can't have too many barriers. We can't have too much of a brick wall that we try to protect ourselves with. You ask God to protect you. Ask Archangel Michael to protect you. Okay, so you're being quiet. You're being very, very Scorpio, very, very much like a hermit. Okay, and that's okay. Spirit guides aren't mad at that. Okay, you're being very quiet, but you're being selective. As long as you're not saying no to everything. Okay, invest in your dreams. Okay, no, I didn't read these two. And all right, so here's the signs that I got around you so far. I got a Libra, very important. I opened up the reading by saying Libra. So Libra is an air sign. A Libra is important, a Taurus, and an Aries. So Libra, Taurus, and Aries are very important. How do you know How do you know who to go to or where to go? What was I trying to say? How do you know? How do you know who to go to or where to go? Okay, yeah. If you're asking, well, how do I know, Katrina, where to go, who to go to, or where to go? I don't know where to go in terms of relationships or career, or who to trust, you know? Just do the opposite of what you did before. Do the opposite of what you accepted in the past. Do the opposite of what you did before. Okay? And you will weed out all the sour things from the sweet, so to speak. Somebody has tried very emotionally to communicate with you, but you may be looking at other options. That came up a couple of times. So in other words, yeah, on the other page, somebody was trying to call you or somebody was trying to text you and you were just like, I can't deal with it. I can't deal with it. But Spirit wants you to deal with it. You know why? Because you have to start putting you first. Okay? I know, you're a mother, a daughter, a grandmother, and, you have a lot of hats that you wear, right? You own businesses, but you have to start saying, I'm going to put me first. I'm not going to think about everybody else because you're not raising anybody, right? Everybody's on their own, live in their own homes, right? In other words, your kids are adults, okay? And everybody else that you have to take care of, yeah, you have to take care of your mom. But the spirit guides are saying that things are going wrong because you're putting yourself absolutely last, okay? And that's why your health is going, that's why emotionally you're feeling bad. And again, with the migraines coming on, and I know all about them. And think about what you have on your mind that you need to get off your mind. Okay? Sometimes the migraine or the headache will go away after that. Okay? But more happiness, more pleasure needs to be on your schedule. More self-care. Okay? So health and fitness is very important this year. Figuring out what are you going to do that's healthy for your health. Okay? Whether that's going to a gym, whether that's going to just take walks, and you can't do that in the ice. Okay? But if the only thing you have is inside the house, then you're going to walk in the house. You're going to time yourself to maybe dance. Put on some music and dance, but you have to do something that is healing for yourself. So invest in your dreams, invest in yourself. Jupiter will help you with this because the jobs look good, opportunities look good. If you have a court case, that looks positive too. You're going to hear in March. I don't really think you'll hear about something, but we'll see with the cards in a little while. But I really feel like it's more March, or the very last day of February. Okay, and then in terms of relationships, I see more towards June, where there's like an opportunity. You might be going on a trip. There's somebody that wants to get you set up with somebody else. That's for all the singles out there. But if you're in a relationship, then you should make sure that you put more investment in your needs. Let people know what the Scorpio wants, because not everybody can read your mind. Okay, Scorpio? Invest in your dreams, Jupiter jobs, career and love, deep relationship coming. So all good things. That's a good start, I would say. Yeah, that's all I wrote. And now let me just start doing the cards. Yeah, basically, I feel like 2025 started out with like January illnesses, like migraines, headaches, illnesses, and definitely, you know, the root chakra, so the leg has to be checked out, has to be, you have to make appointments, doctor's appointments for yourself and actually go to them. Don't just make them and not go. Actually have to go to your regular doctor, get your blood work done, and an x-ray for the problem areas that you're having. Okay? And that's the only way to make things better, is by taking care of yourself. You can't take care of anybody else until you have your own oxygen, until you're filled up yourself, right? Okay. What do I need to know for Scorpio? What do I need to know for Scorpio? I haven't done these cards in a long time. They're very heavy. They get stuck to each other. Okay. I use one for a fan. I don't know what I did with my fan, but I guess Spirit's coming in. Spirit, what do you need to tell the Scorpio? The Scorpios out here. Okay. I need my glasses first. Okay, so I got upskill, work, career, crosswords, roads. So yeah, that's another thing I saw. Like, it might be a different type of job or business or career that you want to get into, but your old self, your old loyal self wants to stay in the same road. But somebody's going to say, like, I want to do a business with you. Always wanted to collab with you. And of course, you might not trust them at first. But put your mind to open, to really receive something new, you know, and that is new. This is career or job or business. So actually collabing with somebody, like this is somebody talking about, you know, something new they want to start, but they're not going to start it alone. They're going to start it by talking with others, not giving away. I'm not saying give away your ideas, but you have to open up a little bit in order to collab with somebody. Okay, so be open to new type of jobs, even if you like Katrina. I never did that before. I'm not a construction worker by trade, and why do you think I could, you know, do this thing that I've never done before? I'm too old. No, you're never too old. You know when you're too old? When you're already gone in heaven. Okay? When we're here on earth, we're always supposed to be looking for our soulmate. We're always supposed to be fixing our relationships. We're always supposed to be experimenting with our careers or jobs or businesses. Okay, so that's a nice collaboration. Okay, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Respect your physical body. What happened? Respect your physical body. Detox, rejuvenate, and relax. And don't feel guilty about it, because the more you rejuvenate and relax, the more you'll heal. Where do you see the snow? Oh, look at that. If you could get in a jacuzzi, indoor jacuzzi, that would be great. If you can get in a sauna, that would be great. If you could just go get your nails done and your hair done, that would be wonderful. Okay? Take your daughter, take your, friend or a family member or your mother or your, take somebody and have a spa day. Respect your physical body by detox. That means, take out the bad stuff that maybe is in there, rejuvenate and relax. Reconnect with Mother Earth. Plant, garden, harvest. Okay, so you might say, well, we can't plant right now because everything's ice, sheet ice, okay? Or everything's, it's too cold. But can you go to the store and buy a plant? Yes, you can. Can you go to the store and get some flowers? So bringing Mother Earth into your house, or just going outside in the snow, touch a tree, ground yourself, reconnect with Mother Earth. I mean, that's why I'm going nuts too, because I haven't been out in a while. And that's not like me. Like, I at least get in my car and drive, somewhere, and then I'll take a quick walk. But it's been too cold. So can't do it when it's been too cold. Casper has been going nuts with the barking. Connect with past loved ones. Yes. Connect with past loved ones. Sense, feel, and reconnect. And this includes past animals that might have passed too. So you're going to talk to your spirit guides. You're going to you're going to reconnect with your spirit guides. You're going to reconnect with your ancestors by writing down, their name 3 times, and then just sitting there and thinking of your question, which is visualizing them. And then you could say, what do you think I should do? And you don't always get the answer right away, but somehow, some way, something comes back to you. Okay, so it's a reconnection. Let me know in the comments if you like these cards, because I always want to know, because I want to mix it up. So I'm always using the same cards, and they're getting like worn out. But anyhow, the last one of this deck is clear your mind, be present, focus, and embrace. And what did I just say before? I said just sitting and doing nothing. It's hard to do it, right? It's hard to do it because you're, always thinking, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to clean, I got to help others, I got to do things for other people, but you got to do stuff for you. You got to feed yourself more spiritually, emotionally, okay? So be present, focus, and embrace, because that's when, like, you're going to get creative. That's when you're going to, maybe write a song or a poem. That's when you're going to maybe paint something, or just fix up your, your house. Somebody wants to fix up their dining room just like me. But like fixing up a space that you can call your own. It's really important, but we have to give ourselves time to create that space. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm putting these cards away as I do them, so that I have a room, because I have like little tiny space, because I need to clean my space. Okay. Now I'm just going to do, these are my angel tarot cards. And I'm just going to ask what's going to be going on in the rest of February for you. It's going to go on the rest of February for Scorpio. Rest of February for Scorpio. There was like a question I think that you had in terms of family, like family members, like it's always good to communicate, but sometimes it's good to like pull back from them sometimes, and let them come to you. Pull back your energy a little bit and give them space, give them emotional and physical space, right? And let them, you know, call you or text you, and you might say, well, they'll never do it. Yes, they will. Yes, they will. You just pull back a little bit, and you'll see how many people that really care about you, they'll come to you. Now, if like 12 days goes by and you don't hear anything, then you know, of course you could text them and say, how come you haven't contacted me? But just a good idea to pull back and see who comes to you, okay? And then you could say, well, could you call me like once a week? That would be good. Every day is too much. Every day is too much for everybody. So just like maybe once a week. That would be nice, because then you know what's coming from their heart. What's happening for the rest of February, Spirit? Please and thank you. Okay. Yeah, and so remember I said, like, if you have like some kind of court case still pending, any kind of thing with a contract, because I saw the word contract, and feeling again like it's not going to go your way, start to change your thinking. If you have to write down a sentence over and over again to change your thinking, and then say the prayer to God, and then leave it alone. But always trying to refer to it, oh, I'm so happy and grateful that worked out. I'm so happy and grateful I got the money for that situation. I'm so happy and grateful that the person you're dealing with, or persons that you're dealing with, are, I'm going to be honest with you, they're not going to just like all of a sudden agree with you and be good people. They're just not. I don't feel it. So I would never lie. I would always tell you what I get. And I was meditating on it. One out of the two members is going to reach out to you, and it's a male, but they're just doing it because the other person told them to do it. And then there's a female that's going to come, a female that is going to try to change your mind on something business-wise, but you're very good with your business. So believe in yourself. Believe in what you originally thought was good and stay with it. Stick with it. That's where you need to have the barriers, your boundaries up. Okay? But I do feel, even before when I was taking the notes, that the situation will end up in your court and in a positive way. Okay? The Two of Pentacles is feeling like you're juggling the money. You're juggling gifts and talents right now. You're juggling a situation. Okay? And it's two. Notice it's two. And I noticed it was two energies. So it's not settled yet. But the pentacles are there. It's almost like it's at your fingertips, but you don't feel like you could take it yet. Like you can't take the win yet, if that makes any sense. Hopefully I'm making sense. Okay. And then we got the Seven of Pentacles, which is vision. Okay, so yeah, Seven of Pentacles is much better than the Two of Pentacles. Like try to be clear on what your vision is for your prosperity, for your abundance. What exactly is it that means abundance to you? That means you won, that you have everything that you wanted. This is always to do with like gifts and talents, creativity, and also money, pentacles of money. Okay, so and it's almost telling me like it's 7 things. It's not just 2 things, it's 7 things. So think about that in terms of like, is it 7 businesses, 7 houses? It's 7 things. Okay, I know it sounds crazy, but okay. So what's going on for March? Give me something for March, please. Thank you. Oh, I think I gotta shuffle these better. I'm gonna put these back in, shuffle them better. These are really thick. See, these are thick. Okay, what's happening for Scorpio in March? So I feel like the Page of Wands came out earlier, and that's like usually a messenger or a message or text. A manila envelope comes in the mail, a phone call comes in, or you make the phone calls and you'll get some sort of answer. Definitely more answers in March than there was in February and January. January, there was like a question mark and frozen feeling. Okay, all right, so this is true because this came out before, but I put it back in. So the 8 of Swords is restriction. Okay, so something is like, you're gonna say, like somebody's gonna say, well, you won, or this is yours, but you can't get it. Like it's locked. It's locked. You won't be able, you have it, it's in your name, it's in your favor, but there's gonna be something that locks it. So, meaning that you won't be able to touch it, but you will be able to touch it, at a later date. Okay. Then the Knight of Swords comes in, and that is drama. Save the drama for your mama. And the Dalai Lama. The Dalai Lama doesn't want the drama. Okay. So why would I get these 2 cards together? Meaning that you will have to fight for something. There will be some sort of drama going on. People saying some lies. I hate to say it, but some people saying lies. So you have to stick up for yourself. That's what you have to do. That's all a part of your journey message. Like in the past, you could rely on your husband, and then he got sick and he went to heaven, and then your father was always there for you for a lot of years, for, I forget what age he passed away at, but now you are on your own. You have people around that love you, but you have to kind of make the decision and think in your mind what was your father's wishes and what do you need to do moving forward in your life. Okay, and I have one more for March before we do April. Oh, I couldn't have asked for a better card than this. Okay, so this is the greatest card. The Sun card is the greatest regular major arcana card. It's the Angel of Happiness. This is, it could mean pregnancy, around you. I don't think you're having any babies, but pregnancy around you. It could be marriage, happy family. So this is beautiful. The Angel of Happiness is around you. They're watching over you. You just need to ask God more. And then know God took care of it. Don't say a prayer and then 20 minutes later or the next day just say, oh, all these bad things are happening. Bad things might be happening, but know that you are protected divinely. Okay, divinely protected. Okay, so what's happening coming into April? What I'm going to do is I'm going to do these two decks. I'm going to put one card on top of each other. What's happening in April for Scorpio? April, Scorpio. Peace and thank you. Okay, I'm just going to do May too. What's happening in May for Scorpio? And May for Scorpio. Okay, so first it says in April, I got the Ace of Pentacles. So before, when we just had the Vision, the Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, where you're juggling ideas and what you want to do business-wise and what you want to do job-wise, career-wise, maybe even a big change. Okay, so financially and also artistically, creatively, Ace of Pentacles is the best you can get. So that's why you have to save yourself for the spring. Okay, it's looking good. Then we have the Queen of Cups, is a woman over 25 years old, blue eyes, fair or brown hair, fair skin, very, light skin, and then brown hair, soft, gentle, motherly. So I wonder if this is you, because it's the Queen of Cups. This could be you, or this could be your mom. Okay. But coming up for the Ace, with the Ace of Pentacles, means everything will be under your control. In your control, under your control. Okay. All right, and then, so it's looking up. Then in May, we have the Page of Cups, which is basically friendship coming in. Friendship, like, you will be helped. You will help other people too. You will be a friend and somebody else will be a friend back to you. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune in the regular Arcana cards. The Wheel of Fortune is usually everything. You have everything at your disposal. So now I'm talking about May 2025. Elevation of money, an overseas trip, completion of phases. Yeah, and notice it's the 10, which is the completion of, like a 10-year cycle is now completed. And then the Friendship card with the dolphin. Yeah, I kind of feel like there was a trip that you were supposed to go on for a while and you didn't go on it. Okay, let's do June. I'm not going to do all the months, but I'm just going to do I'm just going to do June and July. Okay? That should help carry us over. But lots of positive thinking and self-care, I feel, is what we have to focus on. And there will be an engagement. And like I said before, a baby, another baby. Engagement. I just heard Tammy, and I know it sounds weird, but Myra, that's a weird name. I mean, I don't know any Myras. It's not a weird name, it's a cute name, but yeah. So what's happening with Scorpio for did April, May, now this is June. June is one of my favorite months. June, Scorpio, June, Scorpio, thank you. And then we take these cards and we do the same thing. What's happening for Scorpios in June? What's happening, Scorpios in June? What's happening, Scorpios in June? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. My cards, my table is a complete mess. I don't understand what's happening. Okay, so I already did the Queen of Cups. Okay, so June of 2025, we got the Knight of Wands, which has to do with like taking action. And it could be you, but it also could be a fire sign around you, Leo, Sagittarius, or what's the other fire sign? Oh, I hate when I have a brain freeze. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Okay, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. And basically, could be a person that comes into your life to like help you push and move forward, or it could just be the fire in you. But it's telling you you will have a lot of action. You be taking action. Things will be going fast in June. Opportunities will come, and you might shy away from it, but like really think about it. Think about it, and don't just say no, no, no. Okay? I don't want you to say yes, yes, yes without doing the research. You're going to do research, you're going to collab, you're going to do your homework, you're going to do self-care. That's beautiful. These cards are beautiful. Kim Magical gave me these cards a long time ago. Not nice? Okay. And then also for June, my hand's going numb. Also for June, I got the Two of Swords, and I got peace, harmony, needing to take the blindfold off. Yes, Scorpio, we need to take the blindfold off and keep reassessing the situation at hand. You want peace and harmony, but can you even get it if you're like this? Okay, so this is saying take action. You got to take action. You got to protect yourself. You got to move yourself. You got to go. You got to go after your dreams and hopes, your hopes and dreams. You got to say no to the fears of fear-based thinking. You got to say no to that, okay, and manifest what you want, what you've always wanted, okay? There's no time like the present, but this is for June, but then still slipping back into your old habits of just being fearful and scared. I don't want to take this step by myself. I want to, and it's okay if you want to talk about it, but you have to, it's time to put the big girl panties on, okay? Put your pants on and make a move, take off the blindfold and see exactly, okay, we have a problem here, here, and here, but we're going to fix that problem first. Then we're going to try to do that one. And if you need help, you ask for help. Okay, that's for June. Okay, and then I'm just going to do July. Yeah, I keep on looking at the Queen of Cups, and I'm trying to figure out if that means anything. Well, Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Yeah, Spirit, what's going to happen in July for Scorpio? In July for Scorpio. July 2025 for Scorpio. Thank you. Two of Cups, partnership. All right. So that also that love, that camaraderie in the spring, and like you might think, well, I'm done with love, you know, it didn't work out for me. You know, I didn't find the right person. Well, maybe you did, but it was all different people. Some were more, you know, funny, some were more family oriented, and like you just need to make that person, manifest that person into one person that combines their family with your family, their grandkids with your grandkids, like that type of thing, you know. And they are out there. They are definitely out there. Okay, so partnership, 2 of Cups, which is beautiful. Yeah, I just heard like you might be going into a business or a collaboration with your significant other in July. Hi, sweetie. I'm not done yet. I'm almost done. Okay, 7 of Pentacles, work, frustrations, hard work needing to be done, either at work or a situation in life. Okay, and the 7 of Pentacles shows a person that is like working on this creative venture. And they're not done. They're a little bit tired. They're a little bit frustrated. But they have all of this done, and they just have one more to go, to put it right here. Pentacle right here. Okay? So what does that mean? What does all that mean in regards to, and this card too, together? Okay. It means that you might get a little bit discouraged in July, but you'll have your partnership to lean on. You'll have somebody as a friend or significant other. They're coming in around June-ish, June, July, and then you have to keep going with your hopes and your dreams, building your pentacles, which is money. It also represents Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Yeah, but like you might get a little discouraged, but you're going to have somebody, you know, pushing you up. And also you push yourself up. Okay. Where are my cards for? Here they are. Okay. Now I'm just going to ask your spirit guides if they have any messages for you. Any messages for Scorpio, spirit guides of thank you, please and thank you. Oh, okay. Yeah, I forgot to tell her. Okay. So I did get a message when I was trying to tap in like to spirit guides, your spirit guides. And I did hear like, you know, Katrina, she wants advice, but she's doing everything that she needs to do. She just has to have confidence in herself. And they wanted you to know that. Everybody that you have in heaven, they're like your team. They're rooting for you. And they're like, I wouldn't do it any other way, Katrina. That, you know, like when I was there, I did it my way. But she's there. She knows how. She shouldn't do it how I want it. She should do it how it works out for her and her family. That's what he said. I'm not 100% sure what he means, but he said, like, you should do it in your own style because you're on earth and he's in heaven. He doesn't have to worry about worldly things. You're always trying to check with him, like, you know, Dad, am I doing it right? You know, am I running the businesses correctly? Like you know, always taught me, but, you know, all these things are happening. And he's like, no, you just do it your way. It's yours now. It's not mine. I'm in heaven. Okay? And so I'm not supposed to be worried about that. You're doing fine yourself. Okay? And yeah, when I was there, I did it my way. But now you have to do it yours. And that's when people will respect you. That's when people will say, oh, I guess she is the boss. Okay? Because yeah, it's nice to have the memory of your dad who ran the business for a lot of years, taught you everything. It's okay to do some things the same, but we're living in 2025. So things are just get more, a little bit more sped up, and it's not retro. We're not living in the retro world anymore. So you do it in your style. And he wants you to know he's okay with that. I just wanted to let you know. That's what I was hearing, because I was like, I wasn't sure. Oh, okay. So now your heaven cards is, I'm still with you. You are always in my heart. You always lit up my heart, and I am still watching you. Sing, dance, and laugh, but no more crying. Doesn't want you to cry anymore. Want you more singing, more dancing, more laughing. Okay. Look around at the people who are your family, friends, and your home, and say, I am grateful for all I have, because so many people don't have 1/3 of what you have. And the love that they feel for you, they're sending it. Okay. So look around at the people who you have in your family, your friends, and your home, and say, I am grateful for all I have. So in other words, they want you to focus more on, sorry, I just got a little itch in my back of my neck. I don't know if it was spirit or not, but yeah, focus on what you're grateful for. Even write down 3 things that you're grateful for. And always using words like, I'm so happy and grateful that I had these people that loved me so much for that many years, and now they're safely in heaven. And they are always, on duty waiting for you to call them. If you call them and you ask them for help, just know, leave it there. That he's like, no more tears, Katrina. I don't want to have any more tears. More dancing, more singing, more being happy, laughing. Okay, and then I want you to try to heal from the past traumas. Purge your emotions. A change that needs to happen before you can even move forward. Rest, recover, and heal. I can't believe how many times the cards are all coming out to say that you need to rest, recover, and heal. Okay? So they're saying that there's a situation that happened that you like your head was spinning from it. And it was probably like feeling like stabbed in the back or stabbed in the front. A change needs to happen before you can move forward. Don't worry, I'll help you. We are helping you from heaven. And then again, I got Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. I got letters MM. I got JC. I got SG. I got, we will help always. Archangels will help too. Archangels always helping. Okay. I don't know what my dog is so upset. He's so upset lately. But I can't keep on letting him out because it's freezing and he already went out so many times. Okay, so these are the last closing cards. These are angel cards that I'm just going to pull out 2. And I'm going to call it a read. Yeah, it was only supposed to be 35 minutes. Okay, that's okay. That's fine. I just hope that, Wheel of Fortune will mean that you have everything at your disposal. That that'll be like in May and June. You're going to feel very empowered. And there is some sort of trip over water. Could be a cruise, even a fishing trip. Like, say yes to a fishing trip. I don't know. I've never really, I went fishing once, maybe twice in my life. Anyhow, thank you. And thank you. Okay, I need my glasses for this one, because these are really small. Okay. Oh my God, you're not gonna believe it. You're not freaking gonna believe it. The Heaven card said what? They want to hear you singing and dancing. Singing and dancing. The angel card. These are angels. Okay. So, singing and dancing. Express yourself and awaken your psychic senses through the magical power of music and movement. So you got to put music on in your house. You got to, you know, I don't know if you have a record player or a CD player, whatever you do, put the music on and just leave it on. Walk around your house, move around. If your foot hurts or your shoulder hurts, just stand up and sway slowly. Music is healing, just like colors are healing. Okay? And these are messages from your people in heaven. Okay? And then we have fairies. You have a strong bond with the fairies, and your life purpose involves helping Mother Nature. Oh, that's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay, Spirit says one more, but not in this deck. This other deck that I don't know why I don't do it. Okay. This deck, it says, okay, everything's in twos tonight. Okay. Come, light. Look how pretty. This is beautiful. Look at that. Light. The fairy queen. Oh, that's weird. Something with fairies, because the other deck had the fairies. And this one, the first card that I got, is the fairy queen of light. Comes to shed love and light onto your current situation and to remind you that light can penetrate the darkness. Yes, it can. Light can penetrate the darkness. And then we have come together. Fairies like to be busy, and a group of them are showing you, oh, don't do the tree. Maybe this was the tree thing that I saw ahead of time. A group of them are showing you that many hands make light work. Working as a team helps get the job done. Yes, so this is the collaboration that I was talking about. And not keeping everything on yourself. You know, Scorpio is so independent and they forget to, you know, ask for help. And it's better if you do ask for help, because you can get the job done faster and then you won't get hurt. Come together and collab. Yeah, I don't use these cards that often. Okay, yeah, they said don't take any more. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. It's going to take me 1,000 years to upload it, but that's okay. You'll get it when you wake up tomorrow. Anyhow, I love you, Scorpios. And it looks like it's going to be a great year. Just hang on, and keep doing the affirmations, keep doing the praying, and thinking positive. If you feel like you're going down a negative road and rehashing the past, write down something positive. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have resolved the situation. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm safe and my family is safe. Whatever it is that you want. Namaste. I love you.